Guys, here's your weekly reading. I'm going to be doing with the medicine cards this week. Been having to catch up a little bit on work as I've started the new series, and I'm catching up on some client work as well. So thank you for your patience, guys. Just me getting back on top, getting back into the routine. I'm going to be doing a celebrity chart interpretation this week. I'm really excited about that. Doing Bill Murray. And hopefully I can wrap that up before the end of the week and you guys can get to see that. I really wanted to show some more chart interpretation now that I'm covering these chart basics and stuff. I feel like it might kind of help inspire. So let's take a look for this coming week. If there's any messages coming in for you guys. Anything to help us, either with perspective or motivation. Anything you have to say. Flip a little bit actually. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to ask a specific question. What's the general kind of theme, I guess you could say, this week? Is there any message for that? Okay, interesting. So maybe this week we're kind of forgetting like what really life is like, I shouldn't say what life is like, what life is about. Sometimes the story in the book about the porcupine is like the story of a person who is literally just basically this spirit animal is trying to just enjoy themselves, enjoy the physical body, the experience in the body, enjoy nature, enjoy what's around them, enjoy what's just here and what we're surrounded by. And that was, like I think there was like a log or something in the story. And the porcupine is playing with it and another animal comes up and is like, what are you up to? And the porcupine's like, hey, I'm like having fun. Do you want to like play with me? Because, with what I'm doing? And he's like, no, like I'm serious, basically. He's like, I'm serious and I don't have time for that fun stuff. So maybe this week the question is, maybe you're going to really be challenged to look for this, I don't know, this serious side of yourself and kind of really help that side of yourself understand, yes, there's days when, I wake up and maybe I'm running late and like I really have to push myself to, to do my best. And, sometimes I think we get caught. We start kind of pushing ourselves past that point where all of a sudden, like, it's time for us to rest. It's time for us to get out of our heads and get a better perspective because we've just been in it for so long that we've really lost like a positive attitude. We've really lost like, I don't know, maybe a sense of community at work. We're too stressed to see that, or maybe the sense of community at home, with your family, whether that's with kids or with your partner or with your parents. But The point here, I think, for this week is really to challenge yourself. Because it's reversed, I think there's just going to be, maybe you're feeling overworked, maybe you're feeling stretched too thin, maybe you're feeling like you really have to be serious this week. And the card's coming out to just remind you, hey, don't forget that like this experience, this human experience, if you're not having fun with this, what's the point? You know? If you're not enjoying yourself, if this isn't where you want to be, then try and find a way to engage yourself in a way that's playful, in a way that brings out a more light attitude. Don't be so serious about life. You only have one. Technically, you don't know how much time you have left, and so you do want to make the best of it. But the point here is you want to make the best of it. So you don't want to be sitting here serious all the time, killing the mood for yourself. I'm not saying like you're killing the mood for other people. Don't worry about other people and, if you're killing the mood for them. I'm talking about for yourself. Give yourself the opportunity to relax. Maybe that involves taking a breather, purposefully giving yourself a short amount of time to just decompress, either afterwards or before. Honestly, my inclination is to, before the day starts, to find a way to decompress, find a way to get yourself out of that mood of like, I just woke up and I have all of these things to do. Detach yourself from that process, that train of thought for a little bit before you start your day, and it'll most likely go like 100% better. Allow yourself to have a little fun. Be in a pleasant mood about just, whatever. It's life. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm here. I got another chance. I'm still alive. I'm grateful. Here I am. And just apply yourself in, a light and positive and playful kind of way. Be innocent. A lot of times we get so judgy about like, oh, well, this happened and so now the world just sucks and it's just how it is. Let go of that. Allow yourself to be, maybe even a little naive about like, positive things happening in your life. Things really being better for you. You being put in a situation as a result of things in the past. And now that you're in this situation, you're actually more prepared for it because of what happened in the past. You're able to apply maybe experiences and things that you learned from what you've been through in a more efficient way or a more practical way, or you can help more people because of it. So try and keep this light attitude this week as you get into it. Don't be so serious, like let go of this idea that, like you're an adult now, so life is just serious. Anyways, that was kind of a rant for one card, but I'm going to say in general, this week is going to challenge you to lighten up. Another card here, something to be, okay, the Fox. I'm getting this sense there's a lot of keeping you on your toes this week. Maybe that's why the porcupine comes out reversed. Maybe you're feeling like I'm just constantly being challenged. There's all these fires to put out. The Fox says, you've got a certain set of skills. You've got a certain talent. You've got a certain adeptness at, what it is that you do. Use those skills and talents to really adapt to the changing environment around you. Use those skills to be light and be like everywhere at once, so to speak. I get this everywhere at once feeling from this card a lot. Like you're just like, you're always like, bam, like somebody needs something. Oh man, you're like right around the corner. You just so happen to be. You were like waiting for that opportunity. You've got your ear to the ground. You're quick. You're adapting. You're almost ethereal. You're floating through situations, waiting for the right moment to seek out, and support people. one thing I think this week like I said, seems to mention is this need to be adaptable, need to like blend in to what the surroundings are, because you're feeling like where you're at, or who you are or something doesn't quite fit, and so you're feeling like stressed, you're feeling like maybe you don't belong. The fox in general in the book talks about this kind of this invisibility, this camouflage, this ability to adapt and be undetectable. Maybe this week it's about like observing others, being kind of invisible in a way, being always ready, being adaptable. And I think in this case too, sometimes this can be this feeling of you really feeling like nobody's noticing you. Nobody sees you. And you're just kind of alone, and you're just like feeling like you're just grinding and nobody sees this. There's something that I want to check out in the book real quick. So I feel like there's this calling here, because here in the book it says the ability of the fox to be unseen allows it to be the protector of the family unit. If danger comes out, Fox is Johnny on the spot. The fox's energy is like keeping the family together, keeping the family safe. It's really really focused on the safety of the people that it cares about, and it's really great energy for really like being a strong family and being safe and secure. So maybe that's what you're being called to do. If you're feeling alone, or if you're feeling kind of unseen, it's because you're called to really be available, to camouflage and blend yourself in so that you can really be a help to others and be available and be ready to take action and be a supportive role this week. So I encourage you as you go out this week to, obviously it's going to be keeping you on your toes, but try and keep that light positive attitude and allow yourself to be supportive to others. Maybe you're being called into action this week to help your family unit, to be a support, but to be in more of like an invisible role in that situation until you're needed, to just be ready and be available. Not to be talking about the problems that you see, not to be bringing it up actively or proactively, but to be ready to respond when the moment arises. So once again, I hope you guys like this reading. Let me know if it helped you, if you have any, if it resonated with you. You can always come back later and let me know how your week went. I'd love to hear back from you guys. So have a good week. Peace.